Many people do not know that a normal-looking 1965 Jefferson nickel from the United States can be worth big money. Some rare 1965 nickels with special mint errors have sold for around $7,000 or even more. This is why people who collect coins always check this year very carefully. A 5-cent coin that most people do not notice can turn into real cash if it has the right mistake or strong details. So this is why it is important to watch the full video and learn the key things to look for, because you may have a valuable coin sitting in your home right now. The 1965 nickel was made during a very busy time at the U.S. Mint. The country was having a coin shortage. People saved silver coins and would not spend them, so the mint had to make millions and millions of new coins fast. Because of this, the mint removed the mint mark on all coins from 1965 to 1967. That means no matter which mint made the coin, there is no letter under the date. The mint also worked under a lot of pressure, and when pressure is high, more mistakes can happen. This is why the 1965 nickel is known today for several rare and valuable errors. The design of the coin is simple. On the front side is the face of President Thomas Jefferson. On the left side are the words "I and God we trust." On the right side is the word liberty and the year 1965. Each coin has its own market value, history, and design. Leave them as they are written. On the back side is Jefferson's home, called Monticello. The picture shows the building in the center. Under the building is the word Monticello, and under that are the words 5 cents and United States of America. On the top edge are the words E pluribus unum. Because this design is clean and simple, any mistake made during minting is easy to notice when the coin is checked closely. One of the most valuable types of 1965 nickel errors is the off-center strike. This error happens when the blank piece of metal, called the planchet, is not placed in the right spot when the coin is pressed by the machine. When this happens, part of the design ends up missing, and part of the blank area shows. A small off-center strike is not very rare, but a large one, like 40 to 60% off-center, is very valuable, especially when the date 1965 is still fully visible. These large off-center errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some very strong examples have reached the $7,000 range because they look dramatic and are very hard to find in clean condition. Another important type of mistake is called a double die. This means part of the design was pressed twice on the die that makes the coin. When the double die presses a planchet, the letters and numbers look like they have a shadow or a second layer. On the 1965 nickel, you should look for doubling on the word liberty, the date 1965, and the words "I and God we trust." On the back of the coin, doubling can show on the word Monticello, on the steps of the building, or on the words 5 cents. A mild double die may bring a small extra value, but a strong double die can be worth many hundreds of dollars. A very clear and bold double die in high grade can reach several $1,000s, and in rare cases around $7,000 if the condition is excellent and the error is easy to see. Another thing collectors look for is a strike with full steps on the Monticello building. The steps are the horizontal lines at the bottom of the building. A normal 1965 nickel usually has weak steps because the mint worked so quickly that the machines did not press the coins with enough force. When a 1965 nickel has full steps, meaning 5 or 6 separate lines that are sharp and not blended together, the value can go up very fast. Full steps coins from this year are hard to find, and if one is found in high grade, the price can reach thousands. Even without other errors, a full steps 1965 nickel in excellent condition is one of the most valuable types you can hope to find. There is also a very rare type of error called a wrong planchet error. This happens when a blank for another coin gets mixed in with the blank nickels. During the busy time in 1965, mistakes like this happened more than usual. Some nickels were struck on dime planchets, which are thinner and smaller. These coins look strange because the nickel design does not fit right on the dime metal. A 1965 nickel struck on a silver dime planchet is extremely rare. Others were struck on copper cent planchets. These kinds of mistakes often sell for many thousands of dollars, depending on the type of metal and the grade of the coin. Many wrong planchet errors from this year sell between $300 and $10,000, and some even more. To check your own 1965 nickel, start by looking at the date to make sure it is clear and not worn out. Then look at the steps on the back of the coin and try to count the lines. If you can see 5 or 6 sharp lines, your coin is already more interesting than most. Use a small magnifying tool to look for doubling on the letters and numbers. Check the edges too, because some errors show signs on the outer rim. If you think your coin may be on the wrong planchet, you can weigh it. A normal nickel weighs about 5 grams. If it is lighter or heavier, you may have a special error. Any coin you think is valuable should be sent to a grading company like PCGS, NGC, or Anax. These companies tell you the real grade and confirm the error, which makes the coin easier to sell for real value. Most 1965 nickels are worth only a few cents, but the rare ones can sell for big money. A large off-center strike, a strong double die, a full step strike, or a wrong planchet error can all reach thousands of dollars. The key is knowing what to look for and checking your coins carefully. Many people have found valuable coins in old jars, bank rolls, or change drawers without expecting it. When you look at your 1965 nickel, take your time and look closely, because a single small detail can be the difference between 5 cents and $7,000.